All right, part 4. This might be the last one. So this one happened right after the whole humming situation in that room. And this is much longer. So, just like an hour after that humming incident, we were on a little bit of an activity break. It was like in between lessons, so it was fine. And I decided, okay, I have to go to the restroom. So I leave the room, and like a couple feet away from the door, two, I'm looking at the story. 2 of my other trainees walk out of the room, and I look behind me, and they're both girls. So I'm like, okay, we're all going to the restroom. Cool. So I don't slow down. I just like continue walking because we're going to the restroom anyway. So to get to the restroom, you have to kind of like exit our area of the floor and then take a right turn and another right to get to the restroom. And this is the restroom where I had seen, the child essentially just like looking over the cubicle. So in this restroom, there are 4 cubicles. So when I entered, cubicle 1 and 2 were both taken. So I jump into cubicle 3, right? A few moments later, I can hear my trainees like enter right behind me, and cubicle 4 is taken up. And so I'm guessing my other trainee just like waits for another person. I hear the other door beside me like open up, etc. That thing's going on. Now, mind you, I'm in the 3rd cubicle, right? So I'm right beside the 4th one. And when that cubicle was occupied, I have a weird habit of looking at the shadows below. I don't know. I have to focus my eyes on something and I look at the shadows. So I was looking at the shadow being cast by the 4th cubicle door. So I watched the cubicle door close, like the shadow of the door close. And I watched the shadow of a person walk in and turn around to, sit. And when that shadow turned, I looked away because I'm gonna give the shadow privacy. So I finished my business. Cubicle 4 beside me is still finishing their business. Cubicle 2 beside me is still finishing their business. So I exit. Cubicle number 1 is free. Cubicle number 2 is free. Cubicle number 1 is free. Cubicle number 2 is occupied. Cubicle 3 I just vacated. Cubicle 4 is completely open. My trainees were never in there. They had taken cubicle 1 and 2 because the people that were in there had left and they just took over. One of my trainees was literally washing her hands. The other one was waiting outside.